Hi guys, here I'm with Andy.
Nice to meet you. Jersey in the Channel Islands. So a lot of people ask where Jersey is. It's in between England and France. We're a tiny. It's 9 by 5 miles. So it shows how it is. So yeah, Jersey.
Well, welcome to great time. We're the Bauer Powers top 3 things.
Okay, so I'd say location. Obviously, better than Mauritius is a beautiful island. And being from an island myself, I know exactly what to have a nice island. So yeah, definitely location is excellent. Diversity. I think coming from where I do, I don't get to sort of play with the African players and all the world and stuff like that. Normally, when tournaments is normally UK based, and this is just a different level. And getting to know different people, really, really nice. I'd say diversity within the tournament itself. I know going back to the whole Mauritius thing, the hospitality that we've received since we've been over here, including players as well, friendly. Everyone wants to know where you're from, your background and stuff like that. And when you're coming into a pool place, sometimes it can be quite hostile, but here everyone's sort of welcoming, open, and the staff have been brilliant as well.
Well, back to you on the 10-ball table.
Thank you very much.
Play well.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Across the globe, in every pocket of the world, under neon lights, inside bustling pool halls, and in quiet corners where dreams are born, a cue is drawn, a break is made, and something greater than the game unfolds. This is more than sport. This is connection, a universal rhythm, geometry. And at the ball, there stands a cue, a symbol of skill, spirit, and unity. The World Pool Association, WPA, is not just the steward of the game. It is the heartbeat of a global movement. We are the bridge between generations, the voice of players and fans, and the for champions from every continent. We preserve the integrity of the game. We elevate the passion of the people. Future without borders. One cue, one world, one future. With every tournament broadcast, every updated rule, young players stepping to the table for the first time, we shape the path ahead. We don't just look at where the game has been. We ask where it can go, who it can reach, what it can to inspire us to the fans who from grassroots matches to global stages. This is our future, a future. World Pool Association WPA is proud to announce the launch of its visionary initiative, One Cue, One World, One Future. This global movement marks a bold new era for the sport in partnership with our broadcast and technology partner of WPA TV, the sports digital broadcast channel. Kicking off in July with Commonwealth Billiards Championship in Mauritius, WPA TV will deliver world-class first for future tournaments and games, powered by cutting-edge technology and integrated AI. But this is only the beginning. We are launching the world's first professional fan-based app, connecting over 750 million global fans with the players, the game, and exclusive AI-driven content like never before. Recognizing the importance of growing the sport from the grassroots, PA also launched a new global youth initiative later this year. The QE and dedicated channel, designed to educate, inspire, and engage. This initiative will live within WPA's new web platform, featuring live results, rankings, and player progress from every WPA event worldwide. Because this is more than sport. This is unity in motion.
Welcome everyone to the Commonwealth Billiards Championship 2024. Winner of session day 2 of the Hayball division, Abdullah Hussein from Tanzania, won his match 8-4, I believe, 6, I believe. How was that match for you, Abdullah?
The match is too hard because my player is very good. He read 4-0. And I said it's too hard.
I was watching that, of course, commentating on it, and I see you 4-0 down, and the player was playing very strong. He was playing strong, making that finish. You saw the 8-4 combination he made up, and I'm thinking to myself, this match is going to be over very quickly. And then you came back and you won 8 frames in a row, unbeaten. I could see the smile on your face while you were sitting on that chair, because these are time sessions as well. How do you feel at 4-0 down? Also, you felt when you're coming through those frames for all 5-4?
I feel bad because the first frame I gave him simple black center pocket, and so I think that guy he win because I had some balls. So I win.
And at least with this format, the race to 9, you can afford to give a few frames. Like you said, you missed that shot. He took that. Took a few more. You were 4-0, but because it's race, if it was race to 5 and 4-0 down, it's a different situation. But the format is in that way. Well, and what do you think of the tables you've been able to?
Oh, very, very, very.
They are the best condition table, and 6 Mauritius. I'm very happy after winning that match. See the smile on your face. Mauritius is to you, yes?
Yes. Mauritius is very country. It's very nice. Enjoy it.
All good, and all the best for the rest of the tournament, Abdullah Hussein. Thank you so much, mate.
You're watching the Commonwealth Billiards Championships on WP Live.tv. Coming to you from beautiful Mauritius. Good day everyone, and welcome to the Commonwealth Billiards Championship Day 2 Session 4. This is the Hayball discipline coming to you live from WPA Live.tv. And in this round we have Women's Round 1. It is the last match of Women's Round 1. It's Aminath Halim from the Maldives against Marina Jacobs from South Africa. Race to 7. And this is a single elimination, so straight knockout tournament. Winner of this goes through to the last 8, as there are only 16 players in a division. And we have had some really on the TV. In the previous match we had Chris Melling against Tang Zhongwei. Chris Melling winning that one 9-0 on Hayball Table 2. Garcia against Lamelo Mapanyana. That's going to be another exciting match. That is on at the moment. You can find PA Live.tv. along with all the other disciplines here at the Commonwealth Billiard Championship live from Mauritius, the Revanala Attitude Hotel. I'm Raymond Tillak, your commentator for the Hayball division, and I'll be bringing you all the action live, every shot, every match, right up to the final. And we do thank you guys so much for joining us on our live platforms. Yeah, speaking of the other disciplines we have here, so snooker, black ball pool, and 10 ball, which you can see in the distance at the top of your screen. We must thank our sponsors for the event. Without them, none of this is possible. In the A-ball division, we have the Joy Q8 gold leg steel block tables, sponsored by Joy, the Liba Win cloth table. Ball course Predator, as you could see, with Simona's cloth. The snooker tables, sponsored by Rasson. And those tables are some really, really good looking tables. Not only are they good looking, also steel blocked. And of course, for black ball, only the best United King of Pool tables. Unbelievable tournament here from Mao Pool Organization and WPA Organization President Venetia Good. And this have this, and what better tournament to have than a tournament as part of the Commonwealth Games, the Billiards 2025. Huge sponsor of this event, Teom Billiards, presenting Teom chalk to every single player as well. Every player that entered this tournament received a goodie bag with Teom chalk, and we all know how good Teom chalk is. So to have that, and that's where you can see most of the players are using their Teom chalk that was given to them in a little goodie bag. So back to the action on our main TV table. This is a race to 7 running down at the bottom. Marina Jacobs now on the table, and we know quite a lot about her. She's been doing very well in China for quite a few years now, ever so consistent in her game. In this South African Championship, winner of the South African Championship last year. Very accomplished hayball player. Very accomplished cueist is Marina Jacobs from South Africa. Yeah, needs a little bounce off that cushion. I think the pace got her a little bit there. Didn't want that cue ball to run that far to be on the 4. Ball to the right center pocket. But it's all good unless now the pace just catches. So we did hear from interview I did with a minute. The TV table is running much faster, which is usually the case. We do see that, especially with the lights, massive lights we have on the TV. Heat of the arena does affect play. So yeah, quite warm in the main arena. And this TV table really nice and slidey and quick. People win on these Joy Q8 tables, really, and I'd say an unbeatable combination to have. So yeah, at the moment we also have Chan Caesar and Tlamapanya on 2. Those are being streamed on WPAlive.tv as well as the disciplines. You can find all of that there. Just register, it is free to register, and then you have access to all kinds of media from this tournament, as well as on-demand games that have been completed, and that's WPAlive.tv, powered by Fortnite. We are also live on the Hayball division, World Hayball Tour Facebook page and YouTube. Our first look at Aminath Halim on the table now. Oh, that's a really nice shot from her. To Marina Jacobs. And has Marina on the one ball? Has. I think she has left Marina on the one ball. Yeah, Marina plays most of the Joy events. Every year she does play the Grandmasters and also most of the station events that are in China. Was last year the From Love series. And she will be most likely participating in a lot of the Joy Billiards United and the World Series this year. We have a very busy calendar as far as a ball goes for the rest. We are playing a tournament every single month on a different continent each month, so a lot of action to look forward to, not only in this tournament but for the future tournaments. And all that information and those live streams will be on the Joy World Hayball Tour page, the WPA page, so make sure you are subscribed to those pages, WPA web page as well, and WPAlive.tv. And I've seen some really nice interviews done here. You know, it's so nice from the players, their opinions on the tournament, and really nice best hayball tables he's played on, and that just goes to show the conditions that have been set up here by the organizers for this tournament, and real well done to them, well done to the refs as well, and everyone working behind the scene to pull a tournament like this off. Brilliant stuff from Marina Jacobs to take that first point. She leads 1-0 to 7, 9 minutes late. So if you'd like to have a look left in the competition, in all divisions, have a look at the digitalpool.com links. They are on the W Facebook page, and there you can see the live score updates as well. So yeah, in the men's division, look at the draw now. We have some really interesting matches here. We have Jason Turon against Mohammad Reza, and that will be tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. GMT +4. That is Mauritian time, local Mauritian time. Let's have a look at. We also have at 5:30 tomorrow, Smelling against the winner of Chandigarh Caesar and Clailo Mapanyana. So that's going to be another exciting match to look out for. That's a huge break from Marina Jacobs, getting that strike ball into the center. And Marina also a very quick play. She's at the table, really makes quick work of these frames, especially once she starts flowing. Marina comes into this a vast amount of experience, especially playing in China. If you were watching yesterday, you saw in Toronto table. He has been for the last chance, and you saw the makes in a player. Both these players I've mentioned being so good already that those trips to China, playing those international events, playing in large competition and against much better players is it's obviously going to level up your game. Yeah, I think she has run into a bit of an issue. She's landed on the 10, but I think she wanted the 13 to the corner. I think that's what she's going to take now. Overcut that one. She would have been on the 14 to the center, so a slight error from Maria on the previous position, which is now back to the. And I must say also that Chris Melling match was done in record time. I think 9-0 in about just under 60 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he was on a flyer there, Chris Melling. I do think she has snookered Marina on her balls. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's a very, very tight gap. Oh, is the combination on 14, 5, 13? It looks like it might go. It's there. It's there. Brilliant shot from Marina Jacobs. One more good positional shot, nicely on the 10 ball to the south. Yeah, a little bit of a steep angle on this 10, so what I'm thinking is she goes off the bottom cushion and back up to play the black ball into the corner pocket, and there we go, just like that. Yeah, you can see she's still the pace of this table. Did see her on the practice table a few minutes before. You have a practice venue next to the main venue. That practice venue has of each discipline as well as a carom table for exhibitions. We do have the professional carom table, the professional carom players here, although at the moment I have seen that that all the players playing and the spectators are having a go at that. It's a really, really fun to have carom table here. Hollywood bringing table and professional carom as well. Are going to keep you updated on the scoreline from the match that is on Hayball Table 2. And saying that, that was an excellent combination shot from Aminath. This is exactly what she needs to do in this match and just keep up with Marina. Because as you can see, Marina is quite a powerhouse around the table. Land naturally on the solids to the center pocket. Marina has to be sitting in her chair quite gutted that she missed that black ball. Not a black ball that you would expect her to miss, and not a shot that she'd expect herself to miss. You could see just pretty shocked at that one. I think she might have got a slight kick on that, which did thick, but also slightly over that previous positional shot. And yeah, the table is quick flick, and is their first time playing on this table. This is still round of the Hayball division. Now, do you play the 7 off the black or do you play straight? It does go off the black as well. Tried that, I think. She's black full ball almost. Don't think there's pots the way Marina is looking at that black ball. Yeah, she doesn't quite have the potting angle of this one, I think. And how's that worked out for her? Not bad at all. She's gotten that black ball into a better spot. Push the side. Oh, very close indeed. And I think she might have even gotten the snooker. Has she? Has she gotten the snooker here? I think it's very close. Well, I think it's okay. No. It looks very tight. Is Marina going to add a touch of right-hand side to this? No, she's good. All good. And Marina takes her point to lead 2-0 over Amina Ali. This is the round 1 Hayball division here from the Commonwealth Billiards Championship, Day 2, Session 4. And yeah, this was a finish that Marina was supposed to make. Quite a few good recovery shots, and yeah, she landed pretty well on the 10 ball. I expected her to make this finish, but just slightly overpacing that one, and finally making sure of that black ball. Score from Hayball Table 2, Chandiga Caesar against Lamelo Mapanyana. Score is now 1-1. That is a race to 9. It is a race to 7 in the ladies division here. Back to the main action. Aminath Halim from the Maldives against Marina Jacobs from South Africa. Saw a ball into that center straight away. That, yeah, they ball straight into the.
Open table. Open table.
If you would like access to all the other tables, the tables are being streamed here, even Hayball Table 2, as well as all the other disciplines. Just go live TV web up. It is free. You have access to all the live action, the on-demand matches which have been played, the interviews, and all information about Q Sports live at the moment. That's WPAlive.tv. You can see the corner of your screen, WPAlive.tv, for all the live coverage of this Commonwealth Billiards Championship. Yeah, we are trying to get you every match, every shot, the full coverage of this tournament, as well as interviews from the tournament. There are clips and videos, the setup, like before the tournament, what it's like during, and even afterwards as well. And speaking of afterwards, having the on-demand matches on WPAlive.tv, you can re-watch them when you like. So definitely do take yourself to WPAlive.tv, sign up, and enjoy all the action coming to you live from the Commonwealth Billiards Championship. Stripes in play as Marina smashes that one in, and she gets a second one as well. So Marina Jacobs securing stripes in this frame. 78 minutes left to play. This is a 100-minute time session. Players get 45 seconds per shot, and seconds per frame. And I did mention the other disciplines that are live on WPAlive.tv. That's snooker, black ball pool, 10 ball, and of course hay ball, which you are watching right now. All that action is currently live. We have all that action going out at the same session times. Those sessions for the day is 10 a.m., 12:30 p.m., 3 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. local time here. That's GMT +4. So those stripes now for Marina looking pretty open, but have a look at the solids for Amanat. It's also looking really good, and we've seen her do pretty well to close out the table. Just not able to finish it off on her last few balls, but yeah, these looking quite open, so I do expect her. Yeah, I was just saying I did expect her to come close to making a finish here. Has she anything on for Marina? That's the question. So, times of the matches, if you'd like to know what time that is in your local time, just pop Mauritius into your dual clock on your smartphone and it will do the times I mentioned in my local time, and then you can go from there to know exactly what time it is in your local time. Better than that, just go to our digitalpool.com links, and that's where you can find the local time where you are. Will automatically be there as it picks it up on your phone. You'll know exactly when to watch these matches, when to tune in and look at scores. Yeah, I like the way these tournaments are set up, and obviously it's one of a kind. We have everything going the right way. We have the best equipment. We have a really nice schedule. The best hotel and venue, the Revanala Attitude in Mauritius, right on the beach. Players are literally 100 meters from the playing venue and 100 meters from the beach at the same time. So, and that's what we want, is we want players as comfortable as they can be, the best out of the players, and especially having the players playing at the same, staying at the same venue where they are playing is really, it's really all you could ask for, and that's definitely golden. So yeah, one of a kind tournament, this Commonwealth Billiards Championship. Ease of access to information and the streams as well. As I did say, all the action on WPAlive.tv. We are also streaming Boy World Hayball Tour Facebook page and YouTube page, as well as the 10 ball, I believe, on the WPA Facebook page. So you have to be following us on all these pages and all these links, and in that way you'll know exactly what's going on in the world of Q Sports. have an update for on ball 2. Uganda's Caesar Chandiga is playing there at the moment against Botswana's Tlamelo Mapanyana. Score currently 1-0 in that match according to our scores on digitalpool.com. 23 minutes left in the Hayball session. 100-minute timed matches. And so far in this frame, we've seen that Aminath has not given Marina any easy opportunity. Always keeping that cue ball long. This is the first pretty decent opportunity Marina's had in a while, and having a look at where those stripes are now, this looks like a mere formality now for Marina's third point. Needs that cue ball to come a little bit. Good. It should be all good for her. Goes down. That is Marina's third. Marina Jacobs. 3 in this race to 7. Ladies round 1. 21 minutes left on the clock.
Africa leads 3-0. South Africa will break. Ball in hand. Time running.
Marina Jacobs to break in this fourth frame. 71 left on the clock. This is a race to single and straight knockout. If you have just joined us, this is the Commonwealth Billiards Championship Day 2 Session 4 live from the Revanala Attitude Hotel in Mauritius. And what you are watching is the Hayball division. As you can see, the Joy Q8 table. You'd recognize that table from China, of course, played in the Grandmaster Finals. It is cloth with the Liba Win cloth as well. Great combination, Joy tables and Liba Win cloth. The other disciplines we have at this tournament is snooker, black ball pool, and 10 ball. So yeah, the players have quite a relaxed schedule for round 1, as it is only 16 players per division, 16 in the ladies, 16 in the men's of the Hayball division, for example, and the same with the other Q Sport disciplines as well. So players did arrive on the 2nd, some arrived on the 1st. On the 2nd we had players meeting, opening ceremony. Draws were out that evening, so players knew exactly who they are playing, what table they are playing on, which then gives us a chance to enjoy themselves. I mean, we are Mauritius. This is a tourist destination. You can imagine everything there is to do here in a place like this. So players can rest up after those long nights. They do get a chance to practice also. We do have a practice venue to the main venue, well, adjoined to the main venue, which has one table of each discipline, as well as a carom table sponsored by Hollywood. players are shuttled to and from the airport as well. So literally all you do as a player is get on that plane, arrive in Mauritius, and from the airport straight away there are volunteers there to meet you. And yeah, your holiday trip starts at the airport. Players are really enjoying themselves at this tournament. So far, from what I can see, one of the best tournaments up to date. And the way we've been able to accommodate all these different types of cue sports here at this tournament is really amazing. You can imagine it's hard enough to have a single discipline tournament dealing with a certain type of table, a certain group of players, certain type of organization, dealing with 4 different cue sports. The logistics in that, not only table but just in general. Oh, this is coming close to the black ball. And Marina Jacobs spots the black ball prematurely. She has given away Aminath Halim. Marina Jacobs still leading 3 frames to 1. 67 minutes left on the clock.
Race to 7, South Africa dienst by bowling time running.
Score update from Hayball Table 2, Chandiga Caesar against Mapanyana. Chandiga Caesar is currently 2-1 down against Lamelo Mapanyana. That is a race to 9. Also 65 minutes left. That's 65 minutes left. The entire Hayball section. Let's have a look at that break. 15 into that corner pocket. Really nice break from Aminath. Getting a really still open table. I have to say that ball rolled really straight. You could see the distance between object ball and cushion as it ran the entire rail and the entire time. So we will keep you up to date on the scoreline from Hayball 2 as you progress. I'd like to have a look at that match. Go to p.tv. That is powered hence our studios here at the Commonwealth Championships. And you can have a look at live stream. Tables are streamed. The snooker, the black ball, the 10 ball, and of course the A ball. We have 2 tables in play of each division, 1 practice table. So at the start of the session, you have a total of 8 matches on, and all those matches are available on WPAlive.tv. We are also broadcasting the Hayball matches to the Joy World Hayball Tour page, Facebook page and YouTube page, that is. And I believe the 10 ball is being streamed on the WPA Facebook page. So all in all, we are trying to get you as much of information as we can. Yeah, this table is running. This is running very true indeed. Even that shot there, a shot like that, you can see if a table is running off slightly, but as Chris Melling said, ball tables he's playing. I agree with that when it comes to these Joy Q8 tables. Just the difference the steel block cushions make alone, leave alone the thicker slate that is on these Joy Q8 tables. Table comes in at around 1 ton when fully installed. It's because the cushions weigh about 40 kilos or 45 kilos each. That's because they have a steel block running along them, and that steel block is what's bolted to the slate itself. Steel is bolted onto slate. You have no give. With wood there's give, so what tends to happen is when you are getting a bounce off the cushion, if the wood gives, you aren't getting a true bounce, you're getting a bit of, you'd say the ball loses speed or the ball just dies coming off the cushion. And that's why the bounces are so true with the Q8 table always. Oh, what a shot that is. What a shot that is from Amanat. But now this is a tough 14. This is a very tough 14 as we see the shot again off the 3 ball. Have a look at this. That's a very good cue ball from Amanat, leaving anything easy on the table for Marina Jacobs. I hear balls being racked in the background, and so that makes me look at the Hayball table, and I see Tlamapanyana from Botswana is 3 against Uganda's Chandiga C. 15 left in the Hayball session. So are we going to see an upset on Hayball table 2? If you want to have a look at that match live currently, it is on the WPALive.tv website. So take yourself over there and have, as well as the Q Sports that are being played. You'll have the snooker, the black ball, and the 10 ball live as well. Still nothing too easy on the table for Marina Jacobs at the moment. Hey, that looks in. Looks like it's in. And it is in. What a shot that from Halim. Unbelievable stuff. Have a look at this once again. How has she that? How has she potted that? Unbelievable stuff. So can she convert this now into a point? It's going to be close. It's there. But where's the cue ball? The cue ball has potted. Oh my word. That frame goes to Marina Jacobs. She now leads 4 frames to 1. Unbelievable stuff. Have a look at this. Excellent pot on that black ball, but the cue ball just carried on running. Marina Jacobs now leads 4 frames to 1 over Amanat Halim from the Maldives. 57 minutes remaining in the session.
Race to 7. South Africa leads 4-1. South Africa ball in hand. Time running.
Marina Jacobs to break now in the 6th frame. She leads 4 frames to 1 in this race to 7. And she has made a ball, top corner pocket. This is a straight knockout tournament. So if you do lose, you are out. And if you do win, you are already in the last 8, as there are only 16 players per division in a category.
Solids in play.
Solids in play. Marina Jacobs has closed the table, so she is solids. And that was a good break. And things are looking good here. So I would say person with the most runouts in the tournament has to be, well, in the Hayball, has to be Chris Melling, getting outs in that race. 2 runouts in a race tonight, not too bad from him, especially because we are using the triangle rack. Not easy to get those breaks perfect. Some really good enough here, and she has shown us, like in the previous frame, that she can make these clearances, and she also brings a lot of experience to the game, but you're just getting unlucky with that cue ball going in after potting that black. But the same thing happened to Marina earlier in the match as she potted that black ball prematurely. Oh, what a pot that is. Absolute top pot from Amanat Halim. Marina Jacobs has to be careful in this match. It's getting more difficult now for Amanat. 2 stripes left on the table, and she has not landed nicely on either one of them. Snookered on the 11, so I think she's taking this 12 to the corner. Just undercut that a bit thick. So this brings Marina Jacobs now to the table, and Marina leading 4 frames to 1 currently in this race to 7. Two minutes left on the clock. Ball 2, we have Chiza against Tlamelo Mapanyana. Score still 3-1. We will keep you updated on this. You can find that match currently live on WPAlive.tv. Only problem I see for Marina on this table at the moment is the 7 ball. So how can she work out how it's either get into the 7 or get into the 13, push the 13 away. She's decided to take the ball first. Gonna take the 7 now. That pocket is a big pocket. If she comes close to it, it's there. Oh, that cue ball. Look at that cue ball. Chandiga Caesar has pulled one back as the score is now 3-2 in favor of Tlamelo Mapanyana over Chandiga Caesar from Uganda. There's quite a fight going on in that match. That is a race to 9. 50 minutes left in the hay ball session. Oh, that's a brilliant pot from Ramanath. I don't think we'll to get good afterwards. This is tough because where do you put the cue ball? Where do you take the object ball to, and where do you take the cue ball from this? To me, it looks like Marine just over queuing on a few shots, and especially with these conditions, brand new cloth, brand new balls, you really don't have to over queue here. You're actually trying not to under queue because everything takes so easy. You don't have to work the ball at all. It's just you need a real natural stroke on these conditions, and of course on the Lieberwind cloth as well. It favors good cueing. Any discipline, any cloth, any balls, it favors good cueing. Can't be hitting the balls. He just has to find that sweet spot in the cueing. I've seen a few shots that have been going the way she would have liked. Ball. That was a good chance, a great opportunity at getting her second point on the board. And if you had a point in the last frame, the score would have been 3-2. And with that frame, it would have been 3-all.
Foul. Ball in hand. Time running.
And there was a foul as Amanat did not make contact with the black ball. She made contact with Marina. Saw ball and hand for Marina now. Be a formality for Maria. She's taking her time. I think she's also trying to find that sweet spot in her cueing. And this black ball for her 5th point in this race to 7. And she spotted that, so rack to South African. She leads now 5 frames to 1. 45 minutes left on the clock. Race to 7. This is the ladies' round 1 of the Hayball division here at the Commonwealth Billiards Championship. Day 2, session 4. That was the shot for Maria. Secured that frame. Snooker using the blocking ball to the forcing her opponent to try and the 2 and had the ball in hand. So the shot that guaranteed that game. And we have an update on the from Hayball 2. Chandiga Caesar has equalized. He was 3-1 down. Score is now 3-all. Chandiga Caesar against Tlamelo Mapanyane. Ball potted. These players are breaking really well. Really well. Some of the best breaking we've seen in the tournament thus far from this match. Really nice to see these players making a ball on the break, so it's showing you that it's definitely possible. And that's slightly wide on that 9 ball. Marina Jacobs comes to the table, leading 5-1. Open table. Winner of this match goes through to the last 8 of this tournament, and the loser unfortunately is going home. This is a straight knockout single elimination tournament as Marina Jacobs secures solids in play for her. That's a nice shot from Marina. She knew that she'd be on the 1, the 4, the 7 as well. She's also on the 6 ball. She is taking the 6 ball on. It required queuing. She has to cue this well. That looks good. That's better from Marina now. You can see she's queuing the ball, not hitting. Watch out for the black ball once again, but she's okay. She is okay. She knew she was heading into it, so decided to hit it harder to get the black ball out of there. Just needs a little bounce off the top cushion. Perfect stuff from Marina Jacobs. This black ball to secure her 6-point. Yeah, Marina Jacobs now leads 6 frames to 1 in this race to 7. This is the ladies division round 1 of the Hayball code.
Off the top of a 6 point. And it's there with a 6 point.
Yeah, as we see that really nice finish from Marie. Let's have a look at our other table. It looks like the score is still 3-all between Chandiga Caesar. Just refreshing the scoreline. Yeah, 3-all Chandiga Caesar and Clamelo Mapanyana on Hayball table 2. It looks like the score is still 3-all between Chandiga Caesar. And if you do want to have a look at that match or any other of the Q Sport disciplines that are being played here, head over to WPALive.tv, powered by 4 Cents, and all the live action coming to you on that page. We are also streaming the Hayball on the Joy World Hayball Tour page and Facebook and YouTube page, of course. Now what you'll also see from Marina Jacobs is as momentum grows, as the confidence grows as well, she starts to play slightly faster, and here she reaches a zone. Actually playing to get the 5 off the cushion there as well, so maneuvering those solids into a better position. Oh, that stripe might cause a slight issue for Marina. Now blocking that pocket, we have the 7 and the 3 down there, as well as Amanat's 11 and 15. So this frame not that open as yet. 38 minutes left on the match clock. When the clock stops, the match stops. And if the scores are tied, it will go down to a penalty shootout. However, we have Marina Jacobs on the hill, leading 6-1, and that's better from her as well. Better cueing with that shot. She's missed 2 or 3 power draw shots. So it looks like the cueing is better from her. That one as well, nicely cued. She's given herself a few options now, but she'll have to see how she's going to get to that 7 and 3 soon. Yeah, these ones are very delicate down the side cushion. Very nicely played, but now that angle on that 6 ball, it's tight. Is she gonna hold the cue ball or play it up and down the table, up and down the table to the black? Oh, I have a cue. Yeah, she's trying to get around the table with the previous shot of 1, 2, 3, yeah, maybe 3 cushions to get back down to the 7 and the 3 ball. And now she has snookered herself, so she will have to escape this one. And as usual, you have to make contact with the cushion after making contact with your object ball. Again, that black ball moving. When you see that black ball moving prematurely, it's danger. That's all I can tell you. So that is a foul. Ball in hand for Aminath Halim. She trails Marina Jacobs by 5 frames now, 6-1 down in this race to set. There's enough time on the clock though, 5 minutes. It's more than enough time to make a comeback if she can find her game and keep Marina in her seat. I think that was a safe. I don't know if she's gotten it, but if Marina can get to the 3 goes. And it looks like she's playing straight on. Is she playing the 7 onto the 3? 3 straight. Have a look at that. But now where is she going to take the 7 to? It looks like the straight bank is not on. I could see it's possible that the triple is on, or the double bank. If she can get on the inside of the 9 and then the outside of the 9 with the 7. Let's see, is she going for it? She has the option of the cross bank to the corner pocket where she is. Yeah, she decided to play the cross bank at a nice pace as well. Have a look at that, leaving that in front of the pocket. There was a few shots running through her mind there. You could see it. See, there were a few. I think the cut to that bottom corner pocket was also running through her mind at one stage, but she decided against it. Played, I would say, the more securing shot. But in saying that, now the black ball is now safe as well for Marina, with Aminath stripes just attaching itself to that black ball. Oh, that was a brilliant try from Aminath, and I don't know if she's closed the pocket. It might still be open for Marina, but that was a brilliant effort. Yeah, you see, that was a good shot from Amarnath to close up that pocket where the 7 ball could go. Pretty much the only pocket where the 7 ball could go. Score now on A ball, table 2, Chandiga Caesar, Tlamelo Mapanyana. Score is 4 all between those two. That is a fight and a half going on. And she's completely mishit that foul. Ball in hand for Marina Jacobs.
Ball in hand, time running.
32 minutes left. And with that ball, Marina putting ball in a pocket. She's back at the table, so how does she play onto this black ball? There's a few options here. You play, I would say, 2 cushions onto the black ball. You could also screw straight up the table into it. Yeah, that was the shot she played. She really got into that cue ball a lot there, did Marina. So is the cross bank on? Cross bank to the center. It was on. It definitely was on. And where's this black ball gonna land? This is a good chance. This is a chance for Amarnath to pot this 15 and somehow get on the 10 ball, possibly get her second point on the board. Yeah, a lot of pressure on this one. There's a touch of pressure on this shot now. Yeah, that... Oh my word. Now, is this even potable for... I don't think it is. Not directly. Yeah, Marina Jacobs going off the top cushion. Wants to finish off with a TV shot. Here it comes. Oh. So close. So close from Marina Jacobs.
30 minutes left in your session.
30 minutes left in the session, announced by Kobus Kerstein, our head referee here at this tournament. And a brilliant job done by him and all the referees here and his team, not only in reffing this event and officializing it, but also in the setup of this tournament. And that's ball in hand now for Amarnath Halim. Somehow Marina Jacobs just not able to pot this black ball in this frame. Yeah, so what Marina tried to do there was pot that stripe 10 that was at the pocket. This is going to be an interesting frame now. Stripe's definitely looking better to get onto the black ball. Oh, I don't believe that shot. That was a really great chance for Aminath, and she has left Marina Jacobs with the direct double to the opposite center pocket. So can she get this in and close out this match now? Did not expect a double kiss on that shot. It looked to be a direct double into that center, and yeah, this black ball is just evading Marina in this frame now. Aminath leaving herself a tough shot now on this black ball. It needs to go. There's nowhere else to hide this cue ball. This ball needs to go for her. And this brings Marina Jacobs back to the table. She is currently leading 6 frames to 1 in this race to 7. This is the ladies' round 1 championship. Yeah, I definitely expected her to play that with more confidence, to punch that in as she normally would. For a second, I thought that was going to be coming back and going into that bottom corner pocket. So once again, another chance for Marina now to close out this match at 7-1. And with that shot, Aminath Halim gets her second point on the board. Score is now 6-2 in favor of Marina Jacobs. Still a race to 7. 24 minutes left on the clock.
Fight and a half going on.
Putting that 7 ball in the corner pocket. I don't believe that shot. That was a really great chance.
Seven, South Africa leads 6-2. Ball in hand, time running. Legal break, open table. Stripes in
definitely thought Marina Jacobs would have been able to close out that match in the previous frame. Had many chances on that black ball, just evading her at every opportunity. So Amanat was able to get her second point on the board. But now Marina Jacobs at the table. Score is 6-2. 22 minutes left. When the match clock stops, the frame and match stop as well. If the scores are tied, it will go to a penalty shootout. If that is tied, it'll go to a sudden death penalty shootout. And we have a score update from Hayball. Table 2, Chandigarh Caesar is 5-4 up against Club Mapanyana. And that match is currently live on WPALive.tv, along with the other Q Sport disciplines here at the Commonwealth Billiard Championship, live from the Ravanala Attitude Hotel in Mauritius. We have snooker, black ball pool and 10 ball, as well as of course the hay ball tables here. The snooker tables we are sponsored by Rassen. For the black ball pool tables, it's the United King pool tables who are our sponsor for that. Of course, only the best tables here in this tournament. The Predator tables for the 10 ball event, sponsored by Predator, and of course the Joy Q8 steel block table for the hay ball. And these are the same tables that are used in China in the Grandmasters, the Joy Grandmasters, and that's the level of the equipment we have on offer here for the players at this tournament. Only the best to bring out the best in the players. Not sure from our angle whether the 15 ball goes past the 12 for Marina to get into that 13 next. The 2 and the 13 that is there along that bottom cushion. Out now to close the gap. 16 minutes left in the session. Doesn't have much time. This frame on the board, dot that comeback. Every frame now needed for her. Marina Jacobs from South Africa is currently on the hill in this race to 7. Amanath making use of the combination rule in Hayball. As long as you play your ball first, you can pot your opponent's ball, but you do have to make contact with your ball first. So what has she left Marina with? Nothing easy on the table. I think Marina would be taking the 13 to the top. Yep, here it goes. And how's the position on the 14? From this angle, it doesn't look like the 14 goes, but she has left Amanath with a few shots. The 2, the 6. That 5 ball now coming very close to the 15. That is going to cause problems for Marina later in this frame. And that's worked out pretty good for Marina. She's managed to open up the 15 slightly. Got the 14 in front of that bottom left side pocket as well. If you are just joining us, welcome to the last here Commonwealth Billiards Championship Day 2. This is session 4, a 5:30 p.m. session, GMT +4 Mauritian time. On the TV table we have Marina Jacobs against Amanat Halim from the Maldives. It is a race to 7. 10 minutes remaining in the session. This is a race to 7. Ladies, round 1 of this tournament is a single elimination, straight knockout. So if you do win, you win the last 8. As you can see, we are using the Joy Q8 table. I'd have to say the best piece of equipment to play this game on. That is clothed with the Lieberwin cloth as well. So a big thank you to our sponsors, Joy and Lieberwin cloth. And what a partnership that is to have on this table. Brilliant, brilliant. We have been hearing from the players that these are some of the best conditions they've played in thus far. And as you can see, Marina Jacobs on the table. She is on stripes. Not too sure if that 5 ball goes in for Amanat Halim. I think the better option would be to go 6 first, play the 5 down. And has she gotten the snooker as well here? Look at how the balls are rolling for Amanat at the moment. She's 6-2 down. Time on her side at the moment. That's an excellent escape from Marina, managing to get that escape done well, and doesn't look like she's left much on. I don't think the 6 goes, so if she gets another visit to this table, that's stripe 14 in quite a good position. So once again, another chance now for Marina to close out this match. Just needs to make sure of this pot on the 4 ball. Having a look at the angle that Amanat has on this 5 ball, it's gonna take that cue ball directly to the center of the table. Very good chance for her to be on the black ball after this as well. So just needs to make sure of the pot on this 5 ball. We'll have a look at the cue ball coming around towards the center of the table. I think she does need to use the rest shot as well. Have to remember that 45 seconds per shot and 1 extension of 30 seconds per frame. Extension call. There she is using her extension, as you did hear the referee calling 10 seconds left. Marina Jacobs landing a nice black ball now to close out. And Marina Jacobs set frames to 2 this round. Ladies round through to the last 8 of the Commonwealth Billiard Championship A division. Marina South Africa against Amanat Halim from the Maldives. I'm Raymond Tilak for this A ball division. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Do stay tuned. That's 10 a.m. local time here in Mauritius, GMT +4. Do stay tuned to our live broadcast that will be on WPAlive.tv as well as the WPA page.